Can we all just take a moment? The sun has finally set on Cousins Beach, and after 3 seasons of butterfly-inducing romance, gut-wrenching yearning, and summers that changed everything, the summer I turned pretty has come to its beautiful, triumphant end. But even though Belly has made her final choice between the Fisher brothers, are we ready to let go? Absolutely not. This show captured our hearts, bottling the feeling of that first, all-consuming love and pairing it with the perfect Taylor Swift soundtrack. While every season had its magic, the third and final one was the emotional crescendo we had all been waiting for, a journey that took us from the familiar shores of Cousins to the romantic streets of Paris. We watched Belly, Conrad, and Jeremiah navigate the messiness of love and loss, and in the end, our girl followed her heart back to the one it had belonged to all along. And while a movie is on the horizon, thank goodness, let's dry our tears and relive the moments that are permanently etched in our memories. The Candy Aisle Confession. Remember when Conrad's cool, calm exterior finally cracked? In Season 2, with Belly tentatively exploring her feelings for Jeremiah, the tension was thick enough to cut with a knife. When a storm trapped them and Belly got hangry, a truly relatable state, the boys went on a snack run. What followed was an iconic showdown not over their feelings, but over Sour Patch Kids and Swedish Fish. Conrad insisted Belly preferred Sour Patch, a small detail he held onto like a lifeline. Jeremiah's frustration boiled over, and that's when Conrad dropped the unforgettable line, calling him a big F baby. It wasn't about the candy, it was about who knew her, who really saw her. The moment was a raw, unfiltered glimpse into Conrad's jealousy and unwavering love. The summer it all began. Let's go back to the beginning. Season 1, Episode 1. The car pulls up to that breathtaking Cousins Beach house, and everything feels possible. This was the summer Belly glowed up, and while her reunion with Jeremiah was sweet, it was the moment Conrad stepped into the frame that made our collective hearts stop. As Taylor Swift's lover swelled, we saw it all through Belly's eyes. This wasn't just a childhood crush anymore. The air crackled with a new, unspoken energy. He saw her, really saw her, perhaps for the first time. That single look set the stage for one of the most epic and angsty love stories of our generation. Sweeter than a peach. You thought you knew where things were headed in Season 3, the show gave us a scene so tender, so breathtakingly intimate, it shifted everything. With Jeremiah at work, Conrad was tasked with helping Belly with wedding errands. Their last stop? A simple peach stand at golden hour. As Belly bit into a juicy peach, the world seemed to fall away for Conrad. In a moment of pure, unguarded instinct, he stepped forward and used his own t-shirt to gently wipe the juice from her chin. Set to wild horses, this wasn't a passionate kiss, but it was something more profound. It was an act of quiet care, a gesture that screamed, "I will always be here to look after you." For Conrad fans, it was the flicker of hope that reignited a fire. This love on the beach. After a whole season of stolen glances, simmering tension, and heartbreaking misunderstandings, Season 1 gave us the moment we were all desperate for. On the moonlit beach, away from everyone, Belly and Conrad finally laid their feelings bare. It was a mature, honest conversation that led to the most anticipated first kiss. After navigating her feelings for Cam and Jeremiah, this was the release, the culmination of a lifetime of loving him from afar. As Taylor Swift's This Love played, Conrad whispered that he wanted her, only her. It was pure, unfiltered magic. Did you memorize everything I said? The show's writers knew exactly how to reward the fans who were paying attention. In Season 1, during a late-night poolside chat, Belly tells Conrad not to smoke, reminding him that it kills white matter in the brain. Surprised, he asks, "Did you memorize everything I said?" Fast forward to the series finale in Paris. As they reconnect after years apart, the roles are reversed. It's Belly who lights a cigarette, and Conrad who gently takes it, repeating her words back to her. She smiles, asking, "Did you memorize everything I said?" This perfect, full-circle moment wasn't just a callback, it was proof that no matter how much time had passed, they were still deeply imprinted on each other's souls. Her night at the debutante ball. Every good love story needs a grand, romantic gesture, and Conrad delivered perfectly at the debutante ball. When Jeremiah, Belly's escort, disappeared after learning the truth about Susanna's health, Belly was left alone and on the verge of tears. In that moment of panic, Who stepped out of the shadows? Conrad. He saw her distress and, without a second thought, stepped up to take Jeremiah's place. As they danced to Etta James's at last, it was clear this was more than just a crush. He was her constant, her safe place. It was a moment that proved he would always be there to catch her when she fell. At last, in Paris. Ali was the ultimate payoff. Taking a monumental leap of faith, Conrad flew to Paris to find Belly, unsure of what he would find. What unfolded was a breathtaking reunion. They spent the day falling back into their old, easy rhythm, but this time, it was different. They were adults, and the love between them felt deeper, more certain. It all led to a passionate, long overdue kiss by the River Seine. This wasn't a fleeting summer romance, it was a forever love, tested by time and distance, finally finding its way home. After years of watching them orbit each other, seeing them finally, truly choose one another was the unforgettable ending we all deserved.